Yeah, so this year's group, we're extremely young still, but really, really smart, especially the new guys that came in just recently. Really smart young guys. They're picking up the playbook really well, not really skipping a beat. Young guys, old guys, they're all getting reps, so just hitting the floor running. So we've got Tanner Connor coming back. So he's the leader of the group. I mean, he does what he does. He runs by people, he's explosive. Then the rest of the group, still really young, a lot of freshmen. So Xavier Guillory, who we saw in the spring, Christian Frederickson, who we saw in the spring. Those guys come along really well in the summer, work their butts off. And then we got a few young guys that are starting to kind of show up, like Benji. And then we've got Jovan Soul. Those guys are playing really well. So I'm excited to see what they can do this fall. Yeah, so we have Shane Daly. He's been looking really well, or doing really well. Jared Scott is doing a fine job. They're picking up things really quickly, and they mesh really well with the guys that we already have. So they came right in the meetings. They communicate really well with each other, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good group. That's probably the coolest thing about our group. So you have Tanner Connor, who's been here for 5-6 years. DeMonte Horton's been here for about 3-4 years. Those guys have done a great job in the meeting room of taking young guys under their wing. If they don't know where to go, they don't know what the play is, those guys get them squared away. So it makes my job really easy. I don't really have to babysit the young guys. Our old guys take care of it. They do a great job of leading the group. They know what the expectations are, and they hold those guys to be accountable. That was probably the coolest thing about day one, especially being out there just watching that first group. We didn't even skip a beat. Looked like the exact same group we had there in the spring, and they took off and ran with it. And these past couple days we've installed a little bit more, trying to get their brains going a little bit. They're starting to get tired, so a little bit more thinking, but they hit the ground running and they look really good.